Carlson's departure from Fox News is not a surprise. In 2020, he hinted at the tension between him and Fox.
The ones who are trying to get me to repeat things that I don't believe, the ones who are forcing me or trying to lie in public, the ones who are getting me to dance like a monkey.
Did those tensions come to a boiling point over the weekend? CNN reported Tucker's departure seems abrupt because Fox had been promoting on its air an interview that was supposed to air tonight between Tucker and GOP presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. And on Tucker's Friday show, he concluded that program by saying that we'll be back on Monday. Could a couple of costly election machine company lawsuits have contributed to Tucker's departure, one of which is still unresolved? The lawsuit, which cost Fox News nearly $800 million in settlements last week, involved an interview Tucker did with the Pillow Guy about election evidence. Tucker has been one of the very few in the corporate media to continue to look into election anomalies.
But asking questions about the last election is constitutionally protected. It's a right given to you by God and safeguarded by the U.S. government.
Even having Catherine Engelbrecht of True the Vote on his show related to discoveries in Dinesh D'Souza's bombshell documentary, despite the rest of Fox News boycotting the documentary.
We're happy to have her join us tonight to tell us some of what she found. Catherine Engelbrecht, thanks so much for coming on. So this is a very in-depth topic. I hope we can talk at much greater length at some point in a different venue.
Tucker was also critical of a new pandemic pharmaceutical, despite Fox's partnership with the White House to promote that pharmaceutical, as disclosed in a Freedom of Information Act request made by The Blaze, and as you could see in the Fox PSAs telling you to get that needle in the arm.
America, we're in this together.
And if you can, get the vaccine.
For information on vaccine sites, visit the Vaccine Finder on the homepage of foxnews.com.
Now, recently, Tucker released unseen surveillance footage from January 6th, which led top lawmakers to demand Fox's owner to stop Tucker from releasing more.
Rupert Murdoch, who has admitted they were lies and said he regretted it, has a special obligation to stop Tucker Carlson from going on tonight.
Did Fox finally cave to the anti-First Amendment politicians, or did Tucker decide that he wanted to leave? Tucker appeared on various podcasts leading up to his departure, including Full Send podcast, where he got very controversial.
They had all these court cases from families of U.S. servicemen, over 100, who'd been killed by UFOs. And the Department of Defense was refusing to give them death benefits or medical benefits. And I'm like, and he's like, so they're in the courts. And I was like, there are over 100 servicemen killed by UFOs?
Fox's other shows still beat the competition in ratings, so Fox probably feels that they'll still do fine without Tucker and may even dodge some future lawsuits. Tucker surely has become aware of the mountains of money to be made in independent media, especially with the cult following like his. Tucker's income will likely go up with this move. So where will Tucker independently broadcast? Rumble's CEO shared an email from the Washington Post, who is already asking if Rumble will be Tucker's new platform. No word yet. It's interesting that CNN fired Don Lemon the same day that Fox and Tucker parted ways. That was likely a PR move on CNN's part. They'll get less attention firing Lemon today because most media will be talking about Tucker.